Hello everyone, this is Zio and today we are covering Benimaru. So why are we covering Benimaru, you might ask? For a simple reason. I want to kinda start at least having one for each team, and the team is Shunei, Meitenkun and Benimaru, and I don't want to do these two until I really need to. I'm quite sure Meitenkun is going to be literally the last character I'm going to cover. So we are going to cover one character per... I'm trying to at least cover one character per team first, and then expand. So this team is not covered, and these two teams are not covered yet. Everything else we have done one at least, and then we can move on. Done 17 of these things. So we are going to talk about this guy today. Benimaru is kind of interesting. I'm assuming this is going to be one of my least watched video because who cares about Benimaru honestly? But he's here if you want him. As always, if you have character requests, please send me a request on Discord. You can find me in the FGC Hollywood Discord. FGC Hollywood is a podcast you should really listen to. Or you can find me in Mesh Those Buttons Discord, Coffee and Combos Discord, and of course you can see on the screen my Twitter profile, my Twitter link, profile, or name, or whatever you Twitter handle. So you can find me there if you have a request for a character. So Benimaru is an interesting character. Lore-wise, lore-wise, both the lore of the game and the lore of yours truly. So when I first saw Benimaru in 94, I thought it was the gayest character ever. I thought it was a gay rep. Turns out it's the exact opposite. Benimaru is the guy who fucks in the KF universe. Like, everybody fawns over him. He's the beautiful guy. He's the Bishonen guy. He's a model. All the women go crazy for him. Even in the mangas, if you read the mangas for the KF, like you remember in the 99 manga, Chizuru, Mai, and King, when they meet Benimaru, they're like, my loins are on fire. Then they nerfed that bed. Little tidbit, Benimaru's hair are actually down. They're only up because of his lightning powers. So Benimaru is our resident lightning user, and he's the only one in the game most of the times. Right now I think he's the only one. Yeah, but if links are to be believed, or the Orochi CYS team is coming, so Shermie is also a lightning user. But surprisingly, unused element in these specific fighting games. SNK does a lot with water and ice, which are way less used in most fighting games. Surprisingly, lightning, which is very common, is not very common. Also, another tidbit about Benimaru is I believe he's the person that has won the most KF tournaments, canonically, because even when Kyo is not there, he's been in the winning team. Like, I suppose he only lost the one time that Leona team won, which is like 2003, and I think one time the Kyokugen-ryu team won. But that's about it. So, Benimaru. Benimaru is usually... Okay, this is crazy, but Benimaru is usually like never top tier, but he's like the character that is just before the top tier, that nobody complains about because they're busy complaining about the top tiers. So he goes through unscathed usually during game. He's always super strong. I think this is possibly the weakest he's ever been, actually. They nerfed some of his strong tools in this version. They nerfed this, and they nerfed his command grab. So this is probably the weakest he's ever been, which is surprising. Like, he's probably middle of the pack right now. Very well. What are Benimaru's strengths? He's got good normals, he's got very fast normals. He only has 1 4 framer, this one. But everything else is very fast, including the far normal side. These are like 5 or 6, including far C. This is the slowest. This is the far D is lower. And his close normal are all pretty good, pretty fast. And his activation range for close normal is pretty good. The far D is not the best. Close D is not the best, but far C, close C, sorry, activates pretty close. And he's got very good anti-airs. Like, his anti-air game is very good. Especially in this version, is one of the versions where he has DP. He doesn't always have DP. But his DP is good anti-air. It's not very good in combos, to be honest. Oh. Will the dick? Yeah. Like, his DDP is super short. Oh, 1, 2, B, yes. 1, 2, oh. 1, 2, D, no. But he's got a lot of stuff working for him. Except some of it has been nerfed. They nerfed this too. You might recognize we have the knee. The jumping Beni. His is just the weakest of all right now. Usually he's on par with the Athena, with the Mai jumping B. This time he's been nerfed. Okay. Enough rambling. Let's go through it. Close A. Bam. Can he go into anything? No, because he pushes way too far. It is plus on it and on block. Standard stuff. We'll cancel. He's special cancelable, so do with it what you must. It's nothing great, you're not gonna really use this. Far A, Stellar 5 frame, Benimaru has a lot of stuff that doesn't need crouchers. Possibly his most common weakness is this. So Far A doesn't need crouchers, but it's fast at 6. But it's not special cancelable, so it's just boom, boom. Like, just a standard poke. Benimaru is pretty tall, so of course some... As an op check is good. And then we have close B. Alright. Can you crouch? It's gonna eat crouches because it's close normal. What I want to show you is this. Alright. This doesn't combo even on hit. So, close B is a close B. This is even more standard deal. It's minus on it and block. And special cancelable because it's a close normal. All close normals tend to be cancelable. Oh, wrong one. It only goes into stuff that lights go into, which is literally just this move. Say. Far B, again, with some crouchers, probably not on Antonov. Like, if I take Antonov, we shouldn't whiff on him because he's very big. Exactly. Like, standing A we still whiff on crouchers, but standing B, at least on tall characters, it works. Still not very useful. But it doesn't have cancels or anything, so... You know. And it's minus on block, so like, nothing special, honestly. Like, again, hops, any day. Still being it, pim. Early foots is like, I don't know, he's trying to jump, you catch him. That's not what we want, but okay. So long poke, good at stopping, possible approach from hop distance. From distance at these covers, usually you get the cross up hops. There we are, close C. Close C is 5 frames. Standard poke, it goes into his heavy combos. So if you want to if you want to do his max damage, Benimaru is very dependent on for good damage on close B and close C. Close C and close D, sorry. Very dependent on those. He doesn't really get good damage off of lights. He gets damage off of lights a lot, but he doesn't really have a way to convert into good damage of lights. Damage is standard 70, nothing to say. And then standing C, fire C, not cancelable, but very long and very fast. This is 6 frames. So this and this are the same. Sorry, actually this is probably one faster. I think this is 5, this is 6. But like, distance covered, probably you prefer this, like, compare distance covered, which is very similar, but like C goes farther. This is whiffing, this is hitting. Bam. Like, standing A is pretty far. These are pretty much the same range. So for 1 frame more, considering this is a 30 damage, this is a 70 damage, you will probably use Far C a lot. So it's not a bad move at all. The recovery is not high. And if you can early stop hops. Like for that, I need hop. That's why. Oh. Wait on. Bam. 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 I can do this all day. Again, this doesn't need crouches unless they're very big like Antonov or King of Dinosaurs. Not special cancelable, so It's one of the reasons Benimaru has problems converting from heavy, converting to big damage. Now you got stuff. Hey! He's a pretty boy. And then we have D. Standing D is another 5 frames, so there's no difference between this and this outside of activation range. C has better activation range. And D has better damage, as always. Very simple. Very, very simple concept. And the far D, you've seen this a lot. This is on the slow side, but it's the classic advancing kick with speed that Athena has, Kyo has. There's a few characters that has a kick like this. Again, this is not very good for hops, but you can use it for footsies. So, weird button. Far D is post, like, if you think they're not gonna jump, you use this. Mostly because everything else whiffs on crouchers. So if you bring down game and you're at distance, this will whiff, this will whiff, this will whiff, this won't. This won't either one. And then we have CD. This range, not much to get from it. Like mid-screen, as always. Like mid-screen, nothing, corner, stuff. Just because in the corner every CD gets you some decent conversion. No, it's not bad. It looks longer than it is actually. You might notice that I'm not advancing at all. So, Kara cancels for this do nothing. Wait, what? Okay. Okay. It does come out fast enough that like we have seen with Athena, which we're doing CD into Fireball, this can kind of be used as a protective move, but he doesn't really have a Fireball, so like, you can do this because that move on block is plus, and therefore you are in. kinda. Still pretty far. Now, where Benimaru shines... Okay, it's not crouching normals. It's not crouching A. Crouching A doesn't really... Rapid fire. That's combo, it's super short. And it's 5 frames. So, to put it simply, this normal kinda sucks. But, on the other end, you got an amazing crouching B. Goes into a decent combo on... So, only normal. Only... You don't get EX. You get this EX and this is not worth it. But it's 4 frames. This is as fast as normal. And that's literally... I used to play a guy that literally... What he would do is just stand there and do this every time I jump. Hoping I would... Because if you miss the jump, you land on this. The low profile hitbox is good. Like this is, of course, before you in 14. You get a lot of stuff from it because you max mode from these 3 light kicks. It's the classic, you get 3 at point blank. Less than point blank, still 3. But this is already 2. They're like, this is point blank, 1 step, 1, 2, nearly 3. This 1, 2, 3. So it is very long. So it's got good use to go into your basic light confirm from, which is this. This is always this. This is the only combo you can get. And this, if you want, but this is a 1 hit. Let's see, 11 hit, this is 10. Alright, that comboed. You can do the same from A. Whatever. So this is good. Now we are crouching C. Okay, crouching C is technically an anti-air. It kinda sucks. It's really bad. It's supposed to be an anti-air, but it hits in a way that it gets beaten by most air attack that are angled downwards. So, what do you have here? This is downwards. Let's do CD. Oh, it's so bad. It is very bad. Oh, but it is longer range heavy confirm. Because here you will get far, this is the only one that can cancel. Okay? Picking up a combo from this is not hard because you get this command normal that pretty much gives you, even at max range of any poke, if you can get a hit, you can confirm into this. Problem, as you have seen, at full max range, it won't combo. At least not into what you want it to combo into. Right. We'll combo into this, which I don't know if there is any good use for this. Right, this doesn't extend the combo in any way, shape, or form. We got this in the corner. So careful when you use this. Probably not much. It is super weird. And finally, crouching D. I think this has been nerfed a bit because it should be longer, but it's a good sweep. It will hit from any 3 crouching normals. So it's good enough. You see the pushback, you can see how far it sends them. Like, good pushback on block. So it's a decent sweep. Does this count as a command normal? Let's say yes. That's pretty much it for his for those. Oh, do you want to do that? And then we have air normals. Okay, is air normals? This is not good. Or better, this is average. Jumping A is average. Air to air, sure. Like, just because it's fast. Jump in, yes, sure. If somebody lets you jump in with this. No. Probably never gonna use this. Not a very common poke you see. This jump B is the knee. The Athena knee, the Mai knee, the Elizabeth knee. But I'd say this is the weakest of them all. The cross-up hitbox seems to have been made smaller. Let's take somebody less tall so we can jump over them. Who did we want to punch? We still want a fireball, maybe. So, you can hop over people and cross up with this. But like in past games, doing something like this would have probably given you a combo. And hyper up would hit there instead of flying over. Like right now I'm having trouble hopping and crossing up. I need to do it very early. So if I do it early, there is no combo that comes out. Not even in lights. She's gonna have time to block. So, nerfed! Big time! Still okay air to air if you're at the same height, because there is basically nothing there. That's a good air to air button. So let's do jump in late. Of course. The other problem is range, so if you jump back this, probably gonna get beaten by any long poke. But still, it's a cross-up, so off of full jumps you're probably gonna get it, or, you know, if you hit somebody crouching, even cross-up. Just if it's cross up on a standing, you're pretty much not getting a combo. Then we have jumping C. It's a jump in. Like I cannot tell you more than it's a jump in. It's angled to be a jump in. It does, however, cross up only in the way where you can't combo. Like you can't go past be at a height where you be plus enough to combo. So it all on standing. On crouching it's pretty much impossible to like, yes, but no. I can try this for a while, but it's possible. Like, it's more of an accident if it happens. So even though it has a cross-up hitbox, like, And then we have what usually is best normal. That has been nerfed. So this is jump in D. In the past, all you do would be jump in the air and do this, like, literally. This was like the best jump in D in the whole game. Unbeaten. And because this move had to cover everything, this is a cross-up too. But I'm struggling to get the cross-up. This has been nerfed hard. Okay, crouch. Oh. I'm struggling here. I promise you this is a cross-up. So the behind leg should hit. But nerfed very hard. And another problem with this is it can whiff on crouchers. So it has a good, very good horizontal range. So this does air to air better than anything else he has. First of all, it does jump in well if you don't see them jump, if you delay it enough. I'm hitting crouches easily, but because I know they're crouching. Okay. And he's got a cross-up hitbox that I cannot for the life of me get. Let me get a bigger character. Make it easier for myself. Roar! Oh. First try. But like, this used to be super easy to get a cross-up with. I'm actually impressed by how hard it is right now. Even on somebody like King of Dinosaurs. It's so hard. It becomes so hard. This used to be one of the easiest cross-ups in the game. So, super nerfed. And it's probably one of the reasons he's not that good. Or he's very middle of the pack, because that was one of his major strengths. And then, Jump CD. Okay, this is basically only air to air. You basically never see Benimaru player jump in with this. Good. Again, now we go back to a normal character. Okay, who's got a fireball is regular height? Ah. You're catching a battle? Like, you need to, if you want to hit with this on a croucher, you shit out of luck. This just eats up. This is an air to air through and through. It's fast. It's not my fast, but it's fast. No. Let's do a full jump against an up. Okay? If I do any other thing, okay, I should lose. What? How late did I? Okay, let's record an air to air one. Too slow. This works. Beam. No, it's more of a defensive slash air-to-air thing. Very active. Other than that, like, your jumping is this. I suppose now you need to use your brain and use... Oi! And use jump B more, especially for cross-ups. And jump B is nerfed too, so... Damn, Beni! It's like not even nerfed in the. Usually, you know, we adjust the characters during games. No, this is the nerf from one game to the other. They basically had the same moveset, super nerfed. Did you have this in 14? I don't think so. Okay. I suppose it's the cost of getting a DP. Yeah. Common normals. Forward and B. Boom. This doesn't combo from anything. This is not what the command normal that you cancel it and it does something. No, this is a command normal that cancels into stuff raw. It's forward advancing, so you can reach, but it's not like it's fast or anything. But it does exist. It's a very long poke, at least. Problem, doesn't have much in the way of advantages. And the other one, let's consider it a command normal. It's down and D in the air. It's a dive kick. We're gonna consider it a command normal because it doesn't have any X version. Down D, P, 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 P. This has been nerfed too, I believe. Because... there's plus. Okay, if you hit at the shin, it's plus. This it's minus. This is super minus. Plus. Like, it seems slower than it used to be in other games, and it doesn't give good gave more advantage before. Okay, the good thing is you can jump back and do it, so you can break somebody up. And so forward B, it's used in combos, but it's not recommendable. So if you want to do a heavy combo with Beni, it's one hit. Doesn't have 2 hit confirms. You just know, I got to jump in. I got to jump in, I can go into my combo. Literally. Though, it has to be said that you have good hit stun on C at least. Maybe D is better. Yeah, D is better. Okay. And before we move on to the specials, can you jump? He's got an air command grab, which doesn't have often, honestly. I don't remember it in many other games, if at all. And he does, his grabs are suplex. One is a knee and the other is a suplex. This has been the same grab since the first game. They never changed it. Okay, specials. He has a wall fireball thingy, like Jinken. This is 236 and punch. So, the A version, it's horizontal. The C version, it's vertical, so it works as an anti-air. They stay up in, like, it's very active, so you can throw it out pretty early and still hit somebody. It's not very fast, but it's very active. It works in something like that. If you can call out with this. Of course, if you do this and they don't jump and they do anything low, you get it easily. This, no. Now, this also has an air version. And they have differences. So I'm jumping forward and do, oops, jump forward A and jump back A. If you do the A version, you go land in front. If you do the B version, the C version, you go back. If you're wondering, not an overhead, but you can cancel it if you want, or not plus frames, I guess. If you don't want plus frames, you can cancel jumping C into it and jumping A too. I don't know why it's not plus, honestly. Should be plus. Doesn't make much sense that it's not plus, but it's not. Okay. The X version is a crumple, and this is how you get your combos from heavies. So from heavies you want to... It's like, from heavies you get this, meterless, but like, not worth it. Or you can get this, still not worth it. Or you get the same thing you get from lights. So you need the meter basically to make a combo. I'm trying to think if there is any way to... No, you don't really get combos if you don't use EX. And this is your... So you crumple with this, and then you do forward B to anything. Like, his combo is pretty standard. And the EX doesn't crumple, but it stays there. Air EX stays there. We can use it in a stylish combo later, in the corner, which does less combo than the optimal, less damage than the optimal, but it's stylish. very standard. It does beat fireballs, like it does erase fireballs. If only it was a little faster. Oh, yeah. But of course, EX, no dice. EX versus EX. That's the only option. Okay, what do we have? Yaigeri. We do Yaigeri next. Yeah, let's do Yaigeri. Okay, this is your basic of the knee. 236 and kick. Okay, B and D look the same. There is actually a difference. So from your lights, they both combo. Doesn't make much difference. So they both combo from the same stuff. From if they are the one thing you combo into. And you've seen, this is just a knee. But you can do down, up, and kick on it. To this follow-ups, you kinda need to do because it's how you get damage. So what is the difference? B has less recovery, but has longer startup. C has more recovery, but shorter startup. It's important for combos in the corner. And then you have EX, which is the fastest recovery and the fastest startup. And if you go into Satangeri, there just does more damage. There is no special juggle or anything from this. Like, this is an ender. If you go into down, up, and kick, that's an ender. Period. You can get anything else from it. And nowhere on the screen, not in the corner, not in... Just forget about it. Forget about it. What else? Why is the EX important? Let's go to the corner. For example, in a combo like this. I know. Brain. See, B whiffs. D doesn't because the startup is faster. What am I trying to show you? So, you can use EX knee to add the juggle in the corner. And I think mid-screen too? No, mid-screen no. Yeah, too far. You can cash out with it in the screen. What advice? Don't. Just don't. Then we can talk about this command grab. I think A and C are the same. This is not a one frame. This is just a command grab. It's good because like you have 4 frames, so this is, I think this is also 4. Quick check. No, it's a 5 frame. And it's no hard knockdown. This, and then you can whiff a button and do cross up or not cross up. You can combo into this. In KF, usually there's a lot of command grabs you can combo into. So he's 11 it now. The normal one is you don't have follow-ups on this, so you just get the 100 damage. The EX does the same crumple that we have seen before. Basically, it's the same crumple as EX Jinken, but it's a command grab, so the damage is less, way less in the top. We did 223 versus 275. Not to mention, you can add this if you want, but 283 versus 300 and something. Oh. Okay, 337. So, big difference. Now, that said, it is useful to have a command grab, especially one that leads into a combo. Like, you can get some damage off of it. Like, it's not everything is shit. The two specials we have seen so far are super cancelable. Command grab, of course, is not. Then we have this move, slash, slash, slash. The light version combos and it doesn't combo into anything. Oh, not wrong one. Unless please. Unless you're in the corner. Okay? Still probably not. There are some combos with this. If you want meterless in the corner from an heavy, this is better than just doing what you always do. No questions asked. So it's a lunging attack that moves forward. The diversion combos from nothing, it's only used in juggles, but block, it's plus on block. So sometimes you will see people throwing this out in neutral, because you get a follow up. And you can cash in some damage. The EX version is your projectile. This is 214 with punches. The EX version becomes a projectile. I am not sure the usefulness of this because... right. No, sorry. I suppose, even if it's only one hit, it does go through fire pods. Well, kind of a waste. I think 14 is used to do the crumple. And then we have, I think we are left only with the DP. Yay! Okay, he's considered one of the worst DPs. He's got a lot of recovery. Look at this. A lot. So B and D. D is in place and it's very short. They are both fully invincible. B goes back. B can be used in some juggles actually. It doesn't cancel. So this can cancel. DP doesn't cancel into supers. It's one of those. It's an invincible reversal. And then you have of course the EX is 3 hits, is decent damage. Doesn't really have much use outside of a certain corner combo, where it's the only last thing you juggle. You say, okay, I can juggle in this, I juggle in this. And there is another version of the combo, it does the same damage, so... Oh. Invincible reversal. You have it. If you whiff it, you die. This is the one DP where they can do literally, I whiffed. Max mode, run up, stuff. Easily. But it's used in some corner combo. Wait, what do I do from there? I think it's this one. think it's that. I'm doing the... I think I'm doing the kick too. D? Oh good lord. Wrong. There you go. And that's like your max damage for half a bar in the corner. And that's it. And then you have the supers. So, you have a super Raijinken. What's important is the level 1... This is your most damaging super. This is 200, I believe. 190. 190. So this is the one that does damage. And it works like the regular Raikoken. So you have... With A, you go horizontal. And this is invincible to low attacks. I don't know how to show it. I want to show it, but I don't. Thank you to whoever there was. How do I see who just did thing? Blue sir, blue research, thank you. So... Let's do this. Okay, it goes through. But on a cross up... Wait, what's a cross up for Robert? No? What's your cross up, Robert? I don't remember. Oh, okay. Okay, can we do recording? No, that will get it. Okay. Well, I dodged it. Okay, you have to trust me on this, but yes, this is low invincible. But with the C version instead is air invincible, so it's upper body invincible, but it loses to low. So beam, actually, beam, beam. Okay. This I can show in the air invincibility. Probably need somebody else. You know who? None of this. We don't need fireballs anymore. Actually, she has a fireball too. Probably this is a good way to show it. Yeah. God damn it. Okay. But if I do the other one... Oh! Too late. Alright. I need to hit the... let's try like this. Ah! Shouldn't you be... Ah, because that's not upper body, that's already there. Oh! Weird. This is supposed to be upper body invincible. Did they take it away? They took it away. Okay. While the EX version, the level 2, it's only horizontal, but it's fully invincible. For what it's worth. Still getting punished if you wish, so... I don't think it's worth 2 bars. And then the other super is the one we are never gonna use. Because now it doesn't do more damage. The only advantage it has is rage. And that's already too much. Oh good lord. Maba has been nerfed. No invincibility. Just at the start, like it's very small. For level 1, nothing. Babe. So, like, unless you're doing level 1 into level 2 into level 3, so unless you're doing this, you're never gonna see it. Because there is no combo that doesn't go into Raijinken. Raikoken, sorry. Raijinken is the non-super one. Raijinken, Raikoken. And finally is Climax. Climax is fully invincible. And it's a full screen Climax. Oops. Can we please get the Climax? Son of a bitch. Oh. This goes full screen. It's a full screen laser. And it does full damage at full screen, so it's an excellent punish. If you want to punish something, you can punish with this full screen. Like we have seen with Mai, but say she's in the air. Oh. Okay. Oops. Why can't I do this? It is pretty high. So it shouldn't miss ever. At least some damage because it's less long enough. Because she stalls in the air, things change, I guess. Oh. She doesn't have time to jump. Let's record it like this. Ah, it's it in the input. I should switch. You can dodge it, kinda, if you have something, if you can stall in the air. Not many characters can. He can! Okay, and that's pretty much it for Benimaru, so it's technically a footsie character. Like, I don't know how he's... I haven't seen him played at all, honestly. And the nerf to this is a big deal. Does it not cross up anymore? At all? Are you kidding me? Is this a thing? Maybe it doesn't cross up at all now. Like, his nerfs are, compared to old versions, are substantial. So you're still playing a lot of neutral with this, but it's not as rewarding as before because you don't have the cross-up, so you need to be more, you know, mindful of how you approach. And so let's go to combos. The other problem is combos. It doesn't have very good ways to spend meter outside of the corner from lights, or in general, because you need the heavy conversion, because from lights you only get this, which is good. This is 200 damage from lights. It's good, but that's all you get, because you can only get this or going into a super, or you can go into EX, but this doesn't allow to follow up with anything. And this, it's 275. Like, it's kinda cool, but it's not that much difference. It's less damage. It's more style. Like, yes, it's good because it's a hard knockdown compared to. Boom. Very far. This one leaves them in front of you for a mix-up opportunity. Benimaru Collider. Yeah, he's been nerfed a lot, so you kinda want the heavy starter, so you can go heavy, beam, 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 beam. Very simple combo, good damage. But you do need the heavy starter, and having nerfed this button, it becomes harder. So you know, as per combo goes, those are the two combos with variants of you can place at any point the super, and instead of doing the knee ender, you do knee super. Well, from basically it's close, slash, knee into follow-up. Yeah, I get into Sandangari. So, take as an idea is okay. Close D, slash, that's your combo. If you want to spend another half bar, if you want to spend the full bar, you can go. Oh. Right. Beam, 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 beam. No. You can do the EX knee. Not worth it. Or you just go. The only other option you have is this, or you can do it with knee. And it's like Jinken somehow does more damage as a cancel. So because the knee by itself is a very low damage move. Or you could go into DP, but going into DP is not worth it compared to going into this. It's less damage and it's pretty much the same knockdown. And then you have this, which is meh. I don't know why you would do that. In the corner, lights is the same. I'm sorry, you get nothing from. You can't get any other move from lights. And you cannot get Raijinken from lights. Yeah. This doesn't combo. Only thing the combo is knee. So in the combo you get fuck all. Okay? From lights. From heavies, what I showed you before, there's let's do this one. Sorry. Ah! Oh, why did you block? It's too soon. What was it? Ah, maybe it's... There we go. Yay! You can loop Raikoken if you want. You need to do the level 2 though. And you need to do light slash. What is the slash called? Raimeitu. Never been a fan of this move. I prefer the spinny. And you get a DP. Yay! You get an EX DP if you want to piece all your bars away. Actually, if you want to piece all your bars away, you get a knee too. So you get Teen. Oh, sorry. What am I doing? Ah, yeah. Ah, son of a bitch. Was that level 1? Did I do something wrong? Oh, I did the EX. Yeah, that's 5 bar pieced away like that in the corner. For fun. Okay, what you can actually do in the corner to get some damage is, instead of doing the slash after the kick, you can do C Jinken. So you do. Then you get a knee and a DP. The knee, you need to do the knee faster. That's. Come on. Ah no, Beni. Sorry. Beni, BDP. I think also DDP works actually. Mistakes. No, only BDP. Okay. So that's one thing you can do. Or you can spend another EX bar on a knee. Or on the DP actually. You can do pam, 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 pam. I need to do the knee. I'm sleeping. Oi. No. Beam, 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 beam. This is 404 and this is max damage, but you can get the same damage doing using another half bar on knee on the X knee actually. So you do beam, beam, and you get it wrong. Hey. There you go. Beam, 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 beam. Ah! No, this is the less. Wait. It's the opposite. Sorry. It's this. Eh. Fuck you. Your body's stupid. It's also 404. So choose the one you like. Or you can style and lose 3 points of damage. Or less if you have a jump in by doing this. And then what do I do? Oh good lord, wait. So you do 1, 2, no. This doesn't need. What do I do? I do slash actually. Nah. Ah. Yeah. No. What am I doing? No, I don't remember this. Ah, what is it? I need to see it. I need to see this combo because it's super stupid. Benimaru. Kakuge. No, these are. I need to see it because it's stupid as hell. Yes. Ah, that's what I'm missing. Yes, yes, yes. Light? Bam, bam, no. Bam, 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 bam. Haha, yes. Sorry. Come on, stupid. Hey, that's the stupidest combo in the world. So each one bar it does less damage, but you need 3 Jin can't be good. Ah! And then he died. Ah, I choked. You need 3 Jin so it's cool. Ah, yeah, no, you know. Like, this still works, and you can get... How much would be doing the wrong combo? Oh, for the love of God. It would be much less. So just in the corner, remember that you go into... This is the easiest one. And the other version. Why am I not getting it? Too late. This is harder because you need to be fast on the knee. Then you forget. I should have done EX. The difference is, I think this knockdown is worse than this knockdown. So you probably want to go into the one that goes into knees. It's also easier. I don't know why I did that. This is a better knockdown. And again, style points. You hit something? Ow, ow, ow. Ooh, chocolate! Nice. Okay. That's literally everything for Benimaru. If you need to use a super, you use this over this. Like, the advantage of this is the knockdown, so think it over. If you think it's better to get an hard knockdown close instead of far, maybe you go for this. They will both combo from the same stuff. Which is as to say they both combo from knee, because you're basically always ending your combos in knee. The other end that we have seen is DP, and DP doesn't go into any super, so. Remember, in these combos, it's always, unless specified, it's the knee as an ender. If I do a B ender, I will miss it, because it's too slow. The startup is too slow. Recovers faster, starts up later. So, when you see an ender like this, it's usually the D. When you see a knee used without the ender, it's usually the B1. You just wanted the fast one for the juggle. Okay? They do the same damage. 128, 128. So, honestly, from crouching doesn't matter. I suppose there is a slight advantage in going for the, since it's faster, but like, I don't think there is a late cancel. You do have a very easy confirm in this. Let me show you random. So I'll try to 1-hit confirm this. Oh, okay. Random, yeah. Oh, so close. Like, it's pretty generous. Now, I'm not the best at it confirming, so fuck me, but like, you should be able to. And even the follow-up, it's kinda generous. Kinda. If you do it wrong, like, if you know you've done the hit, you can go. If you don't, you're kinda safe. Can you block now? Now I want you to block. Eh. Like, the pushback is... I'm not going to random. Guard, please. You are safe. Like, you are very, very much safe. But if you do, you are very much dead. But it's basically impossible to mistake this on block. For the rest, where do you play Benimaru? Now that I've seen that practice the nerfs, you play him in the bench, but first position, second position, third, I don't see how he can be used as an anchor, honestly. Because, again, okay. Actually, I might be talking out mess because... like, it doesn't even have a 2EX combo that goes into super mid-screen. In the corner, it should work, actually. In the corner, you actually can spend 2 bars to use 2 bars. But it's not his optimal stuff, so why? I suppose this now makes sense. Like, this kind of makes sense as a max mode. What am I doing? I want knee into super, right? And that's the wrong one. Ah, so close. Oh, let's see if it does do 2 bars. Yes, it does. Wow, the damage is very... ah! Damn it. I suppose. This is all in the corner. Like, you have nothing to juggle in the mid-screen that after the first one. So maybe spend your bar on this. It's less damage, but it's guaranteed damage. Okay, if you can't seem to get a close hit, you do have this, and every combo you can do from this, you can do from the command grab. You lose damage, you lose about 50 to 70 damage, but losing damage is better than doing no damage. So up to you. You still do have this actually. Depressing. That's depressing damage, honestly. It's still damage. So if you have bar to spend, it's better. But like, just playing him at point and going T, it's very annoying. Problem is, this is not as... The fact that he's jumping D is this nerfed is a big problem. I'm not gonna lie. It is a huge problem. This is the cornerstone of this game. It's not... It's always been super strong because it's very long, it's got no hurt box, and it was a cross-up. But it's also worth noticing that over and under his leg there is basically no hitbox. Let me see if there is a picture of the hitbox of this now. Crouching bigger. Yeah, they don't have the picture, sorry. So, heavily nerfed. Benimaru is not just under top tier anymore. Interesting. I mean, this is as middle of the pack as it comes. Maybe even weak. I can't really tell because I don't really play him, and I have seen literally no one play this character. It's the death of Benimaru. I am very surprised. But yeah, we covered somebody from Team Hero. Good. Or Team China. Good stuff. So now who do we have left? Okay, so this is all for Benimaru. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, and if you want to request a character. Again, Discord, FGC Hollywood, Coffee and Combo, mash those buttons, the double tap, only in the double tap channel. I don't look around. Or my Twitter, please. You have there. You can request anything. You don't need to follow me on Twitter to send me stuff. Just add me on Twitter, I guess. I don't know how the DMs work, but you can just add me, and I'll see it. It's not like my Twitter is popping. Good luck if you're playing Benimaru. If you know something that I don't, let me know. I've seen this character played since the first game, so I understand these basics, but I don't know, maybe I'm missing something that makes him viable. Makes him stronger, makes him stay at the same point as he usually is. Again, it's usually is top tier Benimaru. One of the strongest characters without people complaining about him. Usually in 13, in 14, in 2002, in 94, maybe in 94 is top tier. In 94 is disgusting. Like it's super fast. If you play against a Benimaru in 94, it's like zipping around like one of the fastest characters in the world. Okay, thank you for watching again, and I'll see you maybe tomorrow. I don't know who I want to cover.